Hi guys, me again. So it's Saturday today and me and my son have had a really lazy day, and we didn't plan to do anything, but I had planned to go out maybe. I've run out of Greek yogurt for some reason. I didn't order any with Asda. We had the last of it this morning for breakfast, so I had planned to go to Lidl and check to see if they got any of their seeds in. But there seems to be a burst water pipe outside the house, and they dug up all the pavement, which is fine, but they've also dug up my drive as well, and they never even came and knocked on the door to say they were doing it. But never mind, they fixed it and everything. I can't get the car out because I've got to wait for the cement now to dry. But never mind, I can do it tomorrow. There's no big deal, or I can do it later. We can always walk to the shop. We've got a convenience store around the corner. It's just a little bit more expensive. So we've just been having a really chilled out day. I've been doing some sewing, which I've been really enjoying, and got a new item to go in my Etsy shop, but I'll do that on another video and show you, and I'm so in love with it. And sometimes I struggle when I buy fabric and stuff like that. They're just so pretty. I don't want to cut into them. I just want to keep them. And then when I make stuff with them, I don't want to sell them then because they're so pretty. But I am going to make myself one. I might keep this one because this was like the first one I made. And then the next lot I'll sell them on Etsy instead. But so that's been really fun. And my son's been building Lego. We've been talking. Just lovely, lovely, lovely. So I've been in the polytunnel. It's really cold out there. Even though the sun is shining, yay, it is freezing. That's why I've got my nice warm jumper on inside the house. I have just been wearing this jumper inside the house to keep warm because it's so warm. But when I go out and stuff, I have been taking it off because I don't want to ruin it. And I've already managed to pull the sleeve. I keep on catching it, but I'll sort that out later on. So I went in the polytunnel. Everything there is doing great. We're into March now, just the beginning, so I like to do my main bulk of sewing mid-March, so then that gives me about 6 weeks before the last frost to grow stuff. If I grow stuff any earlier, I run out of room. But I'm trying a couple of new things this year with some of the veg. So the peas, I've sown some in the polytunnel. I've been in there and I've looked at the peas, and I've bought some fleece so I can put the peas out and put fleece over them. Hopefully. I've got clay soil, so it takes a little bit more time to warm up. And we're meant to be getting a really cold snap next week. I've been in the polytunnel, everything's doing great, but I've completely lost the sweet peas. So you can do your sweet peas from October and overwinter them. You can start them in January, February like I did, and they don't mind the cool temperatures. And I just thought, I've missed the growing season, and then last year I just chucked some in. I think with the cold snap, my plot not being ready, the slugs ate them, and I put some in really, really late, like April, May, and they didn't flower till September, but they were really, really lovely, beautiful. So I'm gonna sow some more seeds today. I found some seeds that I had in my flower seed tin. These two. I got these free with the magazine. These were from Wilco's. They were probably on sale or something, that's why I got them. And I got the ones from Seed Parade that I ordered the other day. So I'm going to put them in. I've got a tray here with 27 cells And what I'm going to do is 3 seeds in one. They will grow. What does it say? Sow September to April, flowers late June to September. So yeah, you've got plenty of time to sow some sweet peas if you haven't done it yet. And I am going to keep these in the house. Or am I going to? Yeah, I'm going to keep these in the house now until they... No, I'm not. I'm just going to sow these in the house now, and then I'm going to put them in the polytunnel. And these will be fine in like a cold frame or a cold greenhouse, anything like that. But I don't know if they'd work outside. I think it might be too cold for them outside to germinate just yet. Maybe if you put like a cover over them or something, they'd be fine. So I've resown some sunflowers. I'm hoping they will grow, because out of the last lot I've had like 3 germinate. I grow sunflowers every year. I absolutely love growing them. Last year was a bit of a disaster, but yeah. And so I'd already decided last year, when they were rubbish, that I would be growing loads this year. I love eating them, my son loves eating them, the birds love eating them, I love using them as cut flour, you know, they're a multi-purpose flour, you can do loads with them. And also I found out that it's the sunflower is the national flower of Ukraine. And so with everything that's going on there at the moment, yeah, it's just awful, isn't it? So yeah, even more of a reason this year to grow those sunflowers in support of them. Right, so that one's a bit dodgy, we won't use that one. Where did I get up to there? Yeah, so I love growing flowers on my plot. I love growing flowers at home. You know, when you go to the supermarket and see all these beautiful flowers that you can buy, oh, and they just charge so much, and I know it's convenience again, isn't it? So yeah, I do like to grow a lot of my own flowers, but what I'm going to do, I think, this year is concentrate more on growing the veg from seed in pots like this, and the flowers I'm going to just direct sow straight outside. I've already got some poppies growing that are self-seeded, Lebanese, calendula, Love Lies Bleeding, that's a bit early. I've got some honeywort, Cerinthe I think it's called. The Cerinthe was from 2 years ago. I didn't grow any last year, so all those seeds that are growing are from plants that I grew 2 years ago. Because where they're growing now, I grew dahlias last year, so I know they're not self-seeded from flowers that were there last year at all. But I've got loads coming up, and I'm going to save the seed from them. I saw somewhere the other day 10 seeds for like £2. Wow. But yeah, crazy, because I love helping the bees. Love helping the bees. So, oh, I've got some left over, but I think I've got enough there now. And I'll have them as a backup. There's only about 2, 4, 6, about 10 left in there now. So that'll do just in case these don't come to anything. I grew one year a perennial sweet pea. You can get a perennial sweet pea, and that lived for a few years, and then I think it was pulled out by accident when the garden was being tidied. So yeah, but that was really pretty. Don't forget your label, pencil. Now you don't want to mix your sweet pea up with your normal peas because you cannot eat sweet peas, they are poisonous, but they do get little pods on them like peas after the flour has been and gone, and yeah, you don't want to eat them. I have got so much stuff growing already, it's making me so happy. So happy. This compost is damp already, so I'll just give it a little tickle of water, not a lot. Yeah, loads and loads of veg growing already. So well on top of stuff. What am I going to grow? First. Yeah. We'll go with this first early pea. I think this is what is growing in the polytunnel as we are, and I'm going to do 3 peas per cell. Blah, 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 blah. I know pesky pigeons are going to have them this year, and the mice are not going to get my seeds because I'm sowing them direct. Yeah, because I sowed them direct last year and they had a lot. The little ones that did grow, the blinking pigeons nipped out, so they never got after anything. And I love peas. I love peas. I never grow enough to freeze or anything like that because we just eat them. It's very rarely we get them home, and if we do get them home, they never make it in the saucepan to cook. We just eat them straight out of the pod, and they're amazing. My son and my niece and nephew absolutely love them. I call them my little pea monsters because you gotta be quick, you know. Even my nephew, from around the age of 2, he knew where the peas were, he knew where to go and get them, and he would, every time he would come, he would go and look for these peas. So yeah, you'd go and think, oh, none of my peas are growing, but the little pea monsters have got the little paws on them and eaten a lot of them. So I just make a hole in the compost. This is just standard multi-purpose compost, and I put 3 peas in each cell. I'm going to leave these in the house to germinate, because if I put them in the polytunnel, the compost stays really damp and wet and the peas just go mouldy. So I like to germinate them in the house, but as soon as they've germinated, I put them straight in the polytunnel. I'm hoping to put these out very soon, actually. The ones that I've got in the polytunnel. I'm just waiting to see what next week's going to do. And yeah, hopefully about mid-March, the ones I've got in the polytunnel now can go out, and then these ones can go out the beginning of April. I just love this time of year, and I'm just thinking, this year can't be worse than last year, can it? Famous last words. I shouldn't say that and jinx myself, should I? But oh yeah. So I'm just having backup peas, backup everything. It's been so miserable the last couple of days. The peppers, the aubergines are doing great, but the peppers are definitely not liking the low sun levels. So I'm hoping we get a couple of nice days now, or bright days. The other day it was raining all day. It was so dark all day. And yeah, so hopefully now they've seen a bit of sunshine, they will perk up. Because I'm a bit late now to really grow anymore. So I just hope I'll show you my peppers now. So this is one of the Thor peppers, and it's one of the ones that I potted up ages ago, and it's a good colour. It's a really good colour, and there's new growth on it there, and the stem's getting, longer. So hope they fatten out a bit now. And they're getting a bit of sun. But my aubergines, look at those, doing amazing. Really, really chuffed with the aubergines. They're doing really, really well. So I grew some more kohlrabi, I sowed some more kohlrabi, and I've still got a few in here. These are the cabbages, but I've got some kohlrabi here. I'm just going to pot on today. The ones I did the other day, let me show you. So these are the cauliflower and the quick grown broccoli, and potted these on and they're doing quite well. I'm going to stick these in the polytunnel today. And these are the kohlrabi that I potted on, and they're shooting off and doing amazing, and they will go in the polytunnel as well. So I'm just going to prick these out today. They'll stay in the house a couple of days, and then I will put them out in the polytunnel as well. I'm going to do 2 per cell. What I've done is I've been sowing a lot of seeds in a tiny little space, and I don't think the kohlrabi will like it. I don't think the other brassicas are that keen because it's making them go all curly. I've got a flatter tray, and I think I'm going to sow them like this from now on in rows. I can't even talk, in rows, instead of loads in a little pot. I'll show you now. So that's a nice little healthy one. But these, I don't know if you'll be able to see, are curly. Can you see how they're curling? Because I think I've sown too many in a small amount of place. So never mind, I will sow some more today because I want loads of kohlrabi, and then I also do some later on in the season, so August, ready for winter. Because I've got some giant kohlrabi, they're massive and they store really well apparently, like butternut squash, so I don't need to process them or freeze them or anything like that. They should just store really well on their own. Right, kohlrabi, so I'm going to put some more in there, but not as many. I want to label for them first. So I think these can go out, if I remember correctly, as soon as the last frost has been. But I have got like a little cloche tunnel at the allotment, and not last year but the year before I put them out and put them in there, and I think I put them out mid-April and they were fine. They did really well. So if I start running out of space, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I've sown far too many too close together. They are not like that whatsoever. Never mind, lesson learned. And I've still got plenty of time to sow some more. Right, kohlrabi. Right, I'm gonna go and get some more pots now and fill them up with some more compost and sow some more stuff. And oh, I just love this time of year. I hope you're all getting your sowing on the way, or thinking about getting your sowings done now. Yeah, I don't know if it's the thought of what's to come that makes me so happy. I think actually sowing the seeds and playing in the compost, this is like my therapy. So let me know if you're sowing anything. I love to hear if people are growing anything, because I'm just nosy. Yeah, I'm gonna carry on pottering around in the house today on this lovely Saturday, even though it's a bit cold. The cherry blossoms are starting to come out. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!